Okay, hello. This is welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a introduction to Bruce or Diablo Violence Bruce. Um, so what we have here is a trial deck for now. Um, this is kind of like, in a sense, like Bastion, to where you don't have to worry about your twos and ones too much, at least for the ride line. So after the ride line, they just get yeeted out. Your starters is the same. And then we kind of go into side the deck, main deck. You're given 4 of this Colossal. When placed, Counter Blast. When placed, hold charge 1, and then when he attacks during Final Rush, you can Counter Blast to give him. He pumps up by 15, so he's 28. Because this is a trial deck, this is your best option. So if you can add booster 1, Margarine is very good. So a reference would be her. Margarine is your go-to girl. So if you want, you can upgrade so he gets removed. You don't have to remove him completely. You can leave him at 1 and then this at 3. So it's your choice what you want to do with him. But overall, he gets taken out for her. Grade 2s, your defense boy. Technically, you can opt for someone else than this because you're aiming to get to 5 soul. So maybe not him anymore, maybe. What he does is he is a target on his back. So if he's placed on the rear guard, most likely he's going to get hit first before Vanguard. But what he does is you can intercept or call from your hand to Guardian Circle. You counter blast 1, and then he gets plus 5k shield. So he's a 10k shield. But there's always going to be better cards than him. So the other one is the vanilla. The vanilla is just there to look pretty. Otherwise he gets taken out completely. The cards you'll be using to replace them is the Eden and the Crimson. This is set 1, this is set 2, so you can just do that instead. Eden is at 3. You can push it down to like 2, that's fine. And then Crimson is at 3. That's at 4. So this is what you'll be looking at the end of the day. 3 Edens, 3 of this, and then your last one is Leonard. Leonard is from the second set. You run a total of 4 copies of him, and you're done with the deck for your 2 lines. So it's 4, 7, 10. I think. Should be. Yeah. That should be it. Alright. So that's your 2 lines for now. Instead of this. Now you're going to your grade 1s. You have this. Most people don't like this unit because of the fact that when you attack or when you boost, you soul charge. If you're a final rush, you soul charge 2. So basically this card is useful when early in game, but at the end of the day, you don't use him at all. Because you don't want to soul charge too much, or otherwise you deck out. So that's why this grade 2 is better than this grade 1. Because you just swing, you soul charge, or you swing on Vanguard and you soul charge. That's the job. This one is an 8. I don't recommend you using this too much. You don't want to deck out. Your goal is to soul charge enough and then you stop. So no. PG is next. The Dark State one is far better than this, but this is better than nothing. Yes, the Childlike deck does give you 4 PGs, which is nice. So that's nice to know. Otherwise, you keep this in the deck. The over trigger. In this case, you can use the Dark States one, or you can use the Universal one. It doesn't matter. Trial deck comes with a 4 crit, 4 draw, 3 stand, 4 heal. Usually we want to switch it from 4 crit. You want to use the 4 front or 4 fronts from the new set that gives you the 20k shield, and then 3 crit or draws. Most people would do 3 draws, 4 stands, 4 crits in a sense. That's how I would build mine, but that's just me. At the end of the day, it's preference. If you want to try to get your pieces faster, or do you want more shield value? And then the last card is in this trial deck, Brother Soul. This is actually going to be yeeted out from the deck for a couple of cards. Either this, or this. Take your pick. I run 4, I run 2, and I run 2. So since you don't run this or this, or even Steve, you can go 4, 3, 3 if you want. I think that should be enough space. Maybe not. So this is a 4. This can go down to 2. This can go down to 2. And then now you have your Leonard. You have your this guy. You have this. You have this. And then, so that's a 2. Oh, sorry, I should flip it over. This is a 2. This is a 4. Come back. Thank you. You have 1 card open. Oh, the order card. I remember. This order card. My bad. I forgot about this order card. This order card is here. And then the last couple remaining cards is the Marjorie. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Now you have a complete deck. That's what I'll probably recommend. Just for the safe bet for Bruce. Reason why this is here is because this can fetch something in the soul if you soul charge, and this can during final rush he goes in soul, you open a space for him and you give a unit plus 10, so you give it to hit or her or him, and then whether he hits a column, so regardless if he is attacking face or a rear guard, you just hit the column. Your opponent has to guard for both cards in that column. If not, you at least guarantee to hit one. So you soul charge and whatnot. So there you go. That's what I would use. This order compared to Brother Soul is a lot easier to use, maintain, because your goal is to get to 5 soul as quickly as possible. Counterblast 1, draw a card, call a unit, and you're in final rush, you get front row 10. Front row 10? Front row 10. Okay, so basically, if you didn't persona ride that turn, but you're in final rush, you can use this order as a pseudo persona ride, in a sense. So that's, in a sense, that's what Bruce is. If you have questions, you can comment down below. right now, nothing in right now. Bruce is pretty powerful because of a couple of new cards. This, and this. This card gives Bruce triple drive. This soul charges early. This, you draw a card, you call a card, and you get +10. This hits a column, you soul charge, and then you call units from the soul to an open rearguard circle. Open rearguard circle is a thing. Do you soul charge? Hold on, do you call units up? Oh, okay. There was a combo for this, I forgot what it was. But it's fine. I'm not really worried too much. Other than that, that's about it for Bruce, at least for set 2 and a little bit of set 1. In terms of in terms of like to play, if you're going first, you have a higher chances of going to final rush and beating your opponent, but going second hurts you a lot. So high rolling with this deck is pretty good for the player that's going first, because Bruce's final rush is turn 3+. So when you ride into 3, you're not technically at final rush until your next turn. So if you're going first, by turn 4 onwards, you're safe. But if you're going second, it's turn 5 and onwards, and that's really where it gets a little rough. This deck kind of plays similar to Magnolia in a sense, to where you want to re-ride to get your full benefit, but because you want to be on your grade 3 turn earlier, you could technically Persona ride to get your push, but you don't really have to. It's nice as a bonus to get a free draw, more cards, and potentially earlier to push for game, but it's not really necessary compared to Magnolia. Magnolia is the only deck currently that has to have the Persona right in order to go off completely or to do their skills. Everyone else is, you don't really need to re-ride, except for maybe Hexa Orb, but that is in Keter. We're not in Keter right now, we're in Dark States, so different story. If you have any questions or concerns about Bruce, you can comment down below and I'll see what I can do to help. Until then, this is what Bruce looks like in its trial stage form. Alrighty, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye!